Hello, hello, hello.
To your citizenship ceremony. My name is Anthony. I'm your host for today. Basically, what's going to be our start, just with a disclaimer saying that we are using a third-party platform today, which is Zoom. That being said, any confidentiality cannot be guaranteed, but any information that you do have to share will be done one-on-one with an IRCC representative. We'd just like to remind you to stay on mute, keep your video on, and you cannot take any pictures or record during the ceremony. There's going to be a moment where you can. We'll let you know when that happens. So what I'm going to do now is just put you guys in a waiting room, and then IRCC representatives will pull you from there, and they'll get started with your confirmation of identity and your registration. All right.
Hello, good morning. How are you today? Oh, excellent, excellent. Do you have me on two different screens there, or do you have someone else in the room with you? Oh, okay, because you glanced up and I was like, I wonder if he's looking at a different screen. Okay, wonderful. Well, before we get started here, I want to make sure you can hear and see me okay? I can. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get started in that case. Hello, bonjour. Welcome to your video oath ceremony. My name is Teresa, and today I will be assisting you in the registration process for the ceremony. Due to the use of a third-party platform, today we are using Zoom. Confidentiality cannot be guaranteed for your video ceremony. I do want to remind you that you cannot record nor take photos during the registration nor during the ceremony unless you have been given permission by one of our staff members. There will be one opportunity to take a photo towards the end of the ceremony today, and you will be told when. If you choose to ignore this instruction or any other reminders given by our staff, you will be moved into a breakout room and you will not be able to participate in the remainder of the ceremony. Okay, wonderful. So first things first, can I ask you for your seat number, please? Number 80, excellent. Okay, so let's have a look here. Number 80. Okay, wonderful. Can you tell me your full name, please? Fantastic. Irvin, I'm just going to spell out your name the way we have it on file, just to make sure it's correct for your citizenship certificate, okay? Wonderful. So Irvin, I have your given name is spelled I-R-V-I-N, and then your family name is spelled B-A-U-T-I-S-T-A. Okay, terrific. So just to give you a bit of an overview of how this part of the process is going to go, I am going to ask you a few questions that I will need for you to answer. We are then going to verify your identification against you. And then I'm going to ask you to cut up your PR card, and then I'll give you some reminders before I send you back into the post-registration waiting area. Okay? Okay, wonderful. So first things first, I've got a few questions I need for you to answer for me. The first one is, are you currently in Canada right now? Fantastic. So I'm just going to double check the address I've got on file for you to make sure that your certificate makes it to the right location. So I have you at 20430 128 A Avenue Northwest in Edmonton, Alberta, with a postal code T5S as in Sam, 0N as in November 4. Okay, fantastic. All right. So the next question I have for you is, are you now or have you ever been in trouble with the law, justice, the police, or immigration here in Canada or in any other country? Okay. So in a few minutes after we verify your identification, I am going to be asking you to cut up your PR card, and it could take between 2 to 4 weeks to receive your citizenship certificate in the mail. During this time, you will not have access to a document that shows your status if you travel. So I just have to ask you, do you have any plans to travel outside of Canada anytime soon? That's correct. That's correct, yes. You know what? I will be honest with you. I would be speaking out of turn if I answered that question because I don't want to speak on behalf of the passports office. That being said, I do know that recently I have heard, not necessarily from the team in the passports office, but just in general, observing what is kind of going on, that with the restrictions being lifted, I would anticipate that there's probably a higher demand for people to be traveling. So I would anticipate that as a result, there's probably a bit more of a wait than normal than for passport processing. Oh, like do you mean by the end of the year, you mean? Okay. I mean, I don't think it. I shouldn't speak for passports, but I'm hopeful that it won't take that long to get a passport secured. I would encourage you though, that as soon as you get your citizenship certificate, maybe to go ahead and apply for a passport right away. I do. You might have to check online to be sure, but I do feel like I heard someone say that there's different levels, like different, I guess, different options for passport processing. There is an expedited way of getting a passport, but I think it might be a little bit more costly than the regular passport rate. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. If it's not any sort of emergency or anything like that, I think that as long as you just kind of get the process moving along as soon as you get your citizenship certificate, that will definitely help your chances in terms of getting a passport by year's end. Okay. Yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, perfect. So then the next step then, Irvin, is that I'm going to be verifying your identification. I'm just going to change my screen a little bit here. So I've got you a little bit bigger on my screen. Today, I'm going to ask of you two pieces of identification. One is going to be your PR card, and then the secondary one, if you've got a driver's license or Alberta ID card handy, that'd be great. Give me one moment to bring up the information I need on my screen, and then I will prompt you for those documents. All right, excellent. So Irvin, whenever you're ready, if you can come up to nice and close to the camera and then show me the front of your PR card. You'll have to hold it there for a few minutes. So I'm really sorry if your arm gets sore in advance. Okay. And I will try my best to be quick, so then that way you don't have to hold it up as long, okay? Okay, whenever you're ready, the front of your PR card, please, sir. You'll have to come closer to the camera. I can't read any of the text that's on there. Do you have some lighting on in the back that you might be able to turn off? Okay, thank you. It's just reflecting on your card, so I can't actually read anything on your card. Okay, fantastic. So just hang out. Let's see here. It might just take a moment to focus here, Irvin. Just give it a moment here. Okay. Do you happen to have a second, like, are you on a laptop right now? Okay. Do you have a secondary device, like a cell phone or something that you might be able to log in on that you might just be able to, so we can maybe try for your ID or actually, you know what? Can you hold it up again? Just maybe somewhere in between where you had it and here, a little bit closer to you. I'm going to see if it focuses a little bit better. Okay, unfortunately, we're not having any luck here. Do you want to give it a try to see if you can log in on your cell phone, and then maybe we can just do the ID verification on the cell phone? Okay, perfect. Yeah, on the same link, I'm just giving my colleague a heads up that you're going to log in on a second device just for the ID check, okay? Okay, perfect. So you will probably be in a waiting room for a moment here. Once you've been let in, I've just sent a message to my team here. And once you've been let in, I'm just going to pull your other device into the same registration room with you and I, and then you can just show me your ID there, okay? Just give me a moment here. I know our hostess just, typically we have about 125 to 130 people participating in these ceremonies, so it might just be a moment before he's able to let you in, okay? Now, are you in the waiting room right now? Yeah, okay. Perfect. So it should probably just be a few moments here. Are you, can I ask, are you in under a particular name? Oh, okay. So in the waiting room, you're actually under 80 as well. Okay. It looks like we've still got quite a few people in the waiting room here. So it'll just be a moment. Thank you for your patience. I am actually, I am in Edmonton. Yes, it's a beautiful day and a beautiful day for you to become a Canadian citizen today. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that you, if the missed opportunity was April 4th, I'm glad that we were able to get you in quite quickly after that. So. Yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we are happy that you made it here today. Oh, is there something that happened on your phone? Okay, hang on one sec here. Let me see if I can find you. Just wait.